Hey guys, welcome to my Inktober Day 5, October 5th video. And today we'll be reading Reddit No Sleep stories. The first is my girlfriend was up unusually early this morning. I wish I never found out why. My dyslexia will come out in this video, just letting you know. I'm going to take out the trash, my girlfriend Monica announced as soon as I entered the kitchen that morning. I hadn't expected to see her up this early. Certainly not after how late she must have gotten home last night, after spending Friday nights bar hopping with friends. Monica usually slept in until lunch. "Okay, honey," I said without a particular interest. "Thanks," she claimed, grabbing the cereal box from the counter and plopping down on the kitchen chairs. I wondered if she had returned home early the previous night and I'd simply missed it. I mean, I normally wake up as soon as I heard the key turning in the lock, but perhaps that night she'd been particularly quiet, or maybe she'd stayed with one of her friends. "How was your night?" I asked, as soon as I heard the front door click shut. What time did you get home?" Silence. I raised my head from my bowl, waiting for her to emerge from around the corner, but the corridor was empty. "Honey," I tried again, my voice saturated with uncertainty. Monica appeared in the doorway, her expression unreadable. She didn't look disoriented. She didn't look drunk. But she didn't seem quite right either. Her hands were fidgety and her eyes wouldn't meet mine. "Monica," I grunted, trying to tame the lump in my throat. "What's the matter?" She took a deep breath and parted her lips. As though she was going to speak, but then hunched her shoulders and shook her head. "I need to take out the trash," she said. I gawked at her, dumbfounded. "But you just did." She shook her head and glided towards the trash can cabinet, opening it and producing another bag from within. Then, just like the previous time, she turned on her heel and disappeared from the kitchen. Needless to say, the silent treatment was unlike Monica. Had something happened during the night out? Had I done something to upset her? And where were all these bags coming from? As soon as I heard the door shut, I leapt out of my seat and threw the cabinet open, expecting to... Well, I'm not entirely sure what I was expecting. Either way, it was empty. "What's going on?" I asked, when she returned 5 minutes later, the same empty look in her eyes. "Do you want to talk about it?" She looked dubious. "Monica." "Okay," she said. "But first, let me take out the trash." My stomach lurched as I flung the cabinet open again, pulling out yet another garbage bag. "What the hell?" I began subconsciously pinching my arm as if to ensure I wasn't dreaming. "What are all these bags?" But she wasn't listening, instead turning her back to me and retreating the same way she had come. A chill crawled up my spine. What the hell was going on? I could have sworn the cabinet had been empty, only a few moments ago. Where had all these bags come from, and why wasn't she taking them out all at once, shutting the door behind me as meticulously as I could? I crept down the hallway leading to the stairwell. I need to investigate. Monica had never willingly taken out the trash before. She said the garbage chute gave her the creeps. Our apartment was on the 6th floor, so there was no way she was going down all those flights of stairs for a single bag of garbage. The door to the garbage chute at the end of the hallway was ajar, and I could hear the faint wail of metal as it was pulled open. I swallowed, suddenly at a loss for what to do. I mean, wouldn't it be weird if she found me just standing there? And what exactly was I planning to say? I listened in, my skin prickling in anticipation, and my heart thudding in my chest. What was I getting so worked up for? It was only Monica, for God's sake. She probably had a falling out with one of her friends, or maybe I was snoring again and she couldn't get to sleep. I'll just go in and ask, but what I saw when I opened the door will remain with me for the rest of my life. Monica was sitting on the door of the chute, her legs already swallowed by the darkness within. Slowly but surely she was edging her body into it, her palms clammy against the metallic finish. She turned her head at the sound of the door opening. At a brief moment, her eyes lit up with recognition. "Monica!" I cried out, dashing towards the chute, my heart particularly leaping out of my chest. "What are you?" But it was too late. Startled by my voice or by my presence, she let go and disappeared into the chute, a raspy wail reverberating against the steel. Thud. I wanted to scream, but I was as though I'd suddenly gone mute. Fear sizzled through me like electricity as I flew down the stairs to the manager's office. "Give me the key to the trash room," I demanded breathlessly. "My girlfriend's inside." He looked at me over the top of his glasses, as though questioning my state of mind. "That's impossible," he reported. "I have the only key." Tears were forming freely down my cheeks, and my clothes were damp with sweat. I looked a downright sight, but I didn't care. "She fell into the chute," I sobbed, grabbing the edge of his desk for support. From the 6th floor, everything happened quickly after that. An ambulance was called, as were the police. At the first, they were hesitantly... Well, sorry to leave you on sort of a cliffhanger, but there will be a part 2 to this one. This one is actually really good. I'll see you guys next time.